Okay guys, Saturday afternoon, just finished at the shop. Me and Barty are going to go for a fish. We might go for tuna, possibly groper, kingfish or snapper. We're actually not sure where we're going or what we're doing, but we're going to park up somewhere overnight and have a fish. Right guys, we've just been cruising along and the water temperature's dropped down to 21.1 degrees. So we're going to have a troll for a tuna. Tuna trolling's really not normally our thing. It's a little bit tedious and quite painful. But there's been a few tuna caught, so I thought we'll give it a go. So we're going to have a troll for a tuna. We're about 43 metres in Tasman Bay. And the water is awesome blue out here. Barty's just rigging up the gear now, so let's see how we get on. Go for it on video. Oh, bro, what have we got? I'll keep it going. Should I get that other line in? Yeah, mate. Okay, we just hooked up. It's gone pear-shaped. This one first, actually. That one's quite far out. Gotcha. We just hooked up, not sure what it is, but looking promising. Far away. That's a tuna! It's a tuna! Get the net, get the net, get the net, get the net. Where is it? It's in there. Where is it? The ghosty. The ghost tuna. Yeah. Come on, it's a good one. Oh, it's a stonker. We've done it. Yeah. Ghost tuna. Woo! Yeah! Can you ripper? Look at this. Look at that. We've been trying for years to catch one of these. Oh! Trying for years to get one of these things. And finally we got them. We've been calling them ghost tuna for so long. That was on a Black Magic jet set lure. But we're pretty happy about that. This guy's unbelievable. There's heaps of bait fish around, so we're going to go back and carry on. What do you got, Barty?
It's in my hand. They've done the damage, mate.
Black Magic?
Jet set.
Jet set. Work it.
Let's go again. Are you going to go back over there, that same mark, or?
We can do a big loop around there. Want to get a picture with it?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. That's good.
You broke your trout. Broke it.
Yes.
Let's get another one.
Yeah. How far out you going?
I went quite far with that one. This one wasn't that far. Is that one quite far?
Tuna!
Oh no, it's not. I've got his face through.
So that's where, this is where the tuna hit here. Right on that bait ball. I think this was them up here. So that was a pretty awesome moment. We've been chasing tuna for a long time. Spent a lot of hours trying to catch them, and Barty just yelled out "Cuda," and then we could see the silhouette that it was a tuna. And that's the first tuna I've ever caught or seen actually in real life. We are pretty happy that this is at the start of the trip. And the tuna fishing was only going to be a bit of a trawl. Black Magic jet set, little jet set tuna lure. Did the job. Pretty happy.
No more ghosting. Have you not been able to come across that ball again?
Nah.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, that's a good start. You're not a bad size, eh?
So what we've just done, guys, is we've bled the tuna and we've put a plastic bag, a couple of plastic bags over them, and then put them on salt ice. So that way you won't bleed out all over. If there's any more blood left, it won't bleed through your salt ice. And then we'll pack some more ice on top. So that should keep that guy nice and fresh. The ghost tuna spiral into depression trawling for them has now been resolved. We're going to carry on trolling, and then we're going to go, I think we're going to go for some kingies, are we? Soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a go at a kingie soon. But we'll carry on trolling to our kingie spot.
Oh. Go camera! Go camera! Oh!
Dropped them. Really?
Oh!
Just had a double hookup. We just dropped one. Barty's in again. Oh, that reel was smoking. He wasn't on good though.
Right here.
What is it?
Yep, tuna!
Hold up. Oh! It's that Black Magic jet set lure's done it again. The other one had a goodie on, smoked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
It's a good one.
That's a good one, alright. Yeah!
That was smoking out, man.
I know.
Oh, you want to film that with that on?
Oh! I'm not used to that. That got a bit of a shake on him. Oh! Look at that. Another. Oh! Look out. Okay, another good fish. A double hookup, we just dropped one. The Black Magic Jet Set's done it again. Whew. That's intense, that was full on. There's heaps of bait fish in that around now, so we're going to carry on, but that's another great fish. Wicked, that was awesome.
They're just all around here, man.
There you go. That's the lure there. Little Black Magic Jet Set.
Birds are and everything behind us. Oh, they're just all over here.
I don't know what we had on that one, dude.
Nah, they were smoking, man.
That's smoke. Yeah, it's smoking. Okay guys, good tip is get your tuna, once you catch them, bleed them, then we'll chuck it in the live bait well and wait until that all the water clears out and it's nice and clear, then we're chucking them in a bag and then putting them on salt knives.
On the way up, the temperature drops.
So keep a heap of bags on the boat and you can stick your tuna in there, cover in ice, the blood, whatever blood's left over is not going to go through your fish bin. We're in again, we're just hooked up again. Oh, he's in.
Sure. Yeah, I've seen that hit. It's awesome.
Tuna!
Oh!
Hey! Woo!
Run leader.
That's fine, gonna hold that. Yeah, mate. Oh, he's a good one too. Oh, he's a donkey.
Good.
Up a bit higher in line with it up there.
Oh, no,
It's on, it's on.
What a wicked start.
Yeah. We're just saying how much of a wicked start to the weekend that was. We've got 3 tuna now, so that's enough for us. We're going to carry on trolling up a bit further, but yeah, I think we might be done with the tuna for now anyway. But we'll carry on trolling for another couple of Ks, and that's wicked fishing. We're going into kingy territory now, dude.
I'm surprised we didn't get any rats on the just all tuna, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Tuna, nothing. Normally you get tuna and kingy. It's just all tuna. It's awesome.
We're going to get kingies now.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
I would have thought there'd be a lot of tuna here. Eh?
Something went for our one inshore.
Real?
That's fast. Yep.
Yeah, we're in. Told ya. Dropped it.
Dropped it. Still there. Yep.
Still there.
Go, bro.
That's definitely going to be a king.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Okay guys, we're just heading up to our first snapper spot. We've just come across a heap of sign on the NSS Evo 3. I'm actually testing out the new Evo 3 at the moment. And we've just come across a massive patch of fish. It's pretty thick, buddy, eh? Look at that. So we're going to have a drop here and we're going to see what is down there. Okay guys, I'm going to run a bottom ship, and also these little clips here are great for just clipping on your slow jigs, getting them on and off. Reel I'm using today is a Shimano Stella 4000, and I've got 30 pound 832 braid on it, and also running the Shimano Diluna rod, the BS 2-piece. Let's see what that sign is. Hit the bottom and I was in straight away. It's not big though. Thinking it might be a wonky gonk or a cod. Oh, get it. Look at that guy. Okay, snapper spot. Buddy has just hooked up to a good snap. Hopefully. See how it goes. You got a good one? There we go.
Good little snapper.
Good start. Okay guys, that's a wonky gonk. We call them wonkies anyway. They're actually a perch, but we call them wonky gonks. Quite a cool little fish, but one thing with these guys, when you're groper fishing, if you're catching these, your baits are too small. You don't want to catch these, so beef up your baits and you'll avoid these little guys. We're sitting up a bit higher off that pinnacle. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, yes. Yes, dog. That's more like it.
Right, just hooked up to a good snapper. Buddy got a good one before. This guy's smoking, it's a blind.
Yeah.
It might be quite a good fish.
Where are you?
Straight out the back out here. Angry little fish. Oh no, it feels quite weighty, dude, eh?
Little one sort of did that to it as well, but that's got a little bit more.
Yeah. Might be just a little scrappy fella.
Oh.
You lose him.
Do you know what I think it might have been?
What? Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Buddy just reckons he dropped a Johnny. They're pretty distinctive actually, John Dory. Oh, that was close.
Dangerous.
Was dangerous. Oh yeah, it's a good red.
It's a nice little snapper there, mate. Good fish. Nice fish.
Back around, don't they? Alright, so it's a nice snapper. Pretty happy with that guy. Good start. We've got some tuna, some snapper. Craig and me are pretty happy. But that's a cool fish. He was a scrappy little guy. Right guys, got a couple snapper in the bin, so we are going to go and have a look now at another spot and try and get some big reeds if we can. If there's no snapper there, we might head out for a groper fish. So it's all go today.
day, isn't it?
Not a bad snapping. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
It's a great little snappy.
look how high that broke. Oh, this is big fish. Big red. Big red.
I'm not moving much on this guy. Oh, hooked up to the fish we want to get. This is a big red, this one. This is the fella we've been after. This is the fella in the top of my black magic bag. Not getting anything on him yet. Definitely a bigger fish, dude. Straight out that way, actually. Oh yeah, stonker.
Oh no.
Better get some.
Nice fish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay guys, that's what we came for. A nice big red last night. He's 70 centimetres and we reckon probably around the 16-17 pound. But that was a nice fish. As you can see, he's bloated, so this guy won't be going back. But that was an awesome battle and we're pretty happy about that. Awesome day. We've got tuna, snapper, and this guy to cap it off. It's been wicked. But we'll carry on fishing and see if we can't catch a few more. But that is a great fish. Barty's actually just hooked up in the background. You can see that. Oh. Snappy? Definitely a snapper, look at that. That was that guy, I didn't really know he was hooked.
Alright, maybe he's kind of changed his tune a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. There's a bit of weight there too, eh? Definitely a good fish, isn't it?
Yeah. Good big head knots to him. Good big head knots.
Oh, yeah, that's a good red. Okay guys, have a look at the background. We just caught a couple of good snapper and torrential downpour is on the way. It has just closed in on us and we're going to get rained on pretty brutal. But let's check out Barty's snapper. It's a good fish, mate.
Bad. Probably what? 65? Maybe? 14, 15 pounds?
Good job, mate. Right, so we're going to head in and moor up for the night. We've got some good snapper and we're pretty happy with that, so we decided that we'll call it quits and park up while we still have some light. And if you can see in the background, some pretty good torrential downpour coming in there, Barty.
Absolutely. Not looking too good out there at all. But what a great day. Tuna, snapper, good enough for us.
Yeah, so we're pretty happy, so we're going to go park up and cook tea and Right, so we just got to the mooring site and the rain has just met us here. So we're tied up to the side of the mussel farm. We're going to sort out these couple of snapper and then we're going to cook some tea and try and get some cool footage of the epic rain front that is about to hit us.
Right down in his guts.
He swallowed it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't think much of it and just poof it out, wouldn't they? You could probably make up quite an easy one. You know, like a permanent sort of one without it costing too much. 3 grand's a lot. So I tied out to the bollard. You got only little enough there.
It's about to get torrential.
It's pretty good. What do you call that? Temporary bivvy? It's going to do the job in the meantime, isn't it? Smell alright?
Some nice bits of steak.
What's your tea, Craig?
We are going to do a steak burger. Steak and bacon burger tonight.
Steak and bacon. Oh really? That's awesome.
Do you want mushies in it? Oh, that was worth coming up for, even if we do go straight home.
Well, we had tea. Craig cooked us delicious burgers. We're pretty knackered now. It's about 10 o'clock and we are going to call it a night and we'll see you in the morning. Morning guys. Well, me and Craig had a horrific sleep night last night. We had a nor'easter come in, pretty strong winds gusting up to 20 knots. Didn't really get the rain that was predicted, but yes, we got not a lot of sleep. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We have just only got a tie and we're going to head out and see what it's like because it's pretty windy. We're not sure what we're going to go for. We're hoping to go for a groper, but we might end up going for some snapper again and then maybe go for a tuna and beeline it early maybe. Hopefully it is nice weather.
Many of us and many of them are standing straight, refusing to bend, defying the terrible weather. Note that once again in time, a man named King of Babylon is on the rise. Let's hope we'll get through. One step wrong and he will fall. We don't think he will dance at all. No more invites to the ball. When he's back down underground, we will all be singing songs. And finally, no more lies. We won't let it get to us.
Right, so the weather has deteriorated a bit out here. We wanted to go to the original Groper spot, but it's wind against tide. You probably saw the footage, is pretty rough there. We couldn't be bothered sitting into that, so we've come out to another spot to try. I don't know how long we're going to give it a go for, but we will give it a go. Barty's rigging up. He's using a Black Magic Groper grabber. We're also going to try the new lead or steel sinkers. It's a 35 ounce sinker. It's actually a lot cheaper than your general lead sinkers, so cheaper and environmentally friendly, but I like the actual glow paint on it. Hopefully that might attract some groper in. We wanted to catch a few barracuda, but we never got the opportunity, so we're just going to run with some squid. So we've got a 32 ounce or 35 ounce lead sinker, 60 pound Black Magic breakaway, and then we've got the Black Magic Groper grabber. Now I see lots of people, if you're catching wonky gonks, which you saw on the flog earlier, you're using 2 smaller baits. So you want to use decent sized baits and you won't catch the wonkies. You don't want to pull up a wonky from 150 meters. So what you want to do, get some squid, is you hook it through the top. I'll fold both flaps over, hook it through the top once. That's all you need to do. Groper don't bite, they inhale or swallow the bait. So you only need to hook it through once, and it's nice and streamlined. When you drop it, it'll go down a lot quicker. So I've got 2 squid. We wanted to catch some barracuda, but that didn't work out. We never got a chance to. So hook that through once, and that's your baits. And a wonky gonk will not eat that. It's too big for them. So always use big baits. Groper fishing a complete fail. too much wind and too much tide, we cannot get into position. So we've done 2 drops and both of them have drifted in different directions. So we are going to bail and head for another snapper. Oh, the camera wasn't working. Okay, Barty's just hooked a good kingy. It's a absolute donkey. But he's tail wrapped it for half the battle, so she's pretty warm. He's a donkey. We couldn't get that. He's massive. Hold on. Gonna have to gaff him, really, aren't we?
Yep.
Holy smokes, that guy's massive.
Look at us.
I don't know where the gaff is, dude, sorry. I don't know where the gaff is.
Just here, just get him.
Oh, he's well hooked.
Got him?
Yeah. Wow, that's the biggest king you've seen, dude. It's massive. That king is absolutely massive. Holy smokes, dude. You want to put your rod away and I'll hold him. Get that hook out. Yeah.
I'll grab him.
Okay, he's pretty worn out, but we're going to get a quick photo. And you want to... Let's get the camera. Oh. Hold it in front of that cam there, dude.
How's that for a kingy on a stick bait? Oh God.
Spin around, you got to spin around that way. Yep. Right, we're going to try and put this guy back. Yeah, put him back. Go, big fella. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, come on. Come on, big guy. Try and give him a, we'll try and push him down again, dude. Bugger. Bugger. Okay, it's not looking good. You want to give him? You want to try and put him back again, or do you think he's done?
I think he's done.
I think that tail wrap did it, eh?
Yeah. Bugger. Oh well.
Part of the belly was tail wrap, so we sort of just dragged him in, and I think he sort of then might have done it for him. But that's still a good fish, and I guess we'll take him home and we'll weigh him up and get a proper weight on him, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who'll help eat him. But that's a bit of a shame, but we'll go and grab him. So we're cruising along and I saw heaps of good sign on the sounder and on the surface, heaps of birds. We had the stick baits all ready to go. So Barty cast it out, literally the first hit, and he was hooked into that. Didn't have the cameras running, it was all pretty hectic and full on. We did get the end of the battle. Gotta say that was one of the coolest moments we've had. It was pretty good, but that was a long fight. Shame we didn't get it on camera. Couldn't get the camera running. I think a bit of water might have made a few issues. But there's a lot of fish sign here. We're just in the middle of nowhere. We actually just started making our way home. Yeah, I tried to put him back, he wouldn't go back, which is pretty sad, but I guess not much we can do about it. But we're about to weigh him and get a proper weight anyway. I'm thinking, what do you think, Barty?
It's got to be 30 kilo, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be up around 30 kilo, maybe 32. 32. I've got the scales, so we can weigh it now, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to carry on now and maybe try and have another stick bait or something. That was pretty cool. Have another shoal for a tuna. Mega gutted that I didn't film any of Barty's big kingy. Just didn't turn the camera on. Thought it was running the whole time, and then went to turn it off and realised it wasn't running, and I turned it on. So pretty gutted. But we're having to go for a king tuna now, and making our way back. Just talking to a few people on the phone. Apparently Nelson has biblical rainfall at the moment. But up out in the middle of the bay, there's no rain actually, it's pretty good. Nor'easter coming through, probably around 13, 14 knots. 11:36 and 11:36 AM, Sunday. Okay guys, this has been an awesome trip. Me and Barty have caught some really good snapper, got some tuna. Barty got that massive kingy, so 132 centimeters long. It's a bit of a beast. Sadly wouldn't go back, but that's the end of the trip. We're gonna make our way back now. It's 12 o'clock, torrential downpour in Nelson. While I'm saying this, masses of sign on the sounder. Look at that, Barty.
Oh, I just think something.
Look at this.
Oh.
And on the surface, you got any lures out?
Yep, just the one. Go a bit faster.
Look. Okay, so I'm trying to end it, and there seems to be more fish on the... There's a big patch down just off the bottom. I'm going to chuck another lure out. But unless some action happens, we'll call it the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, this has been a wicked trip. First time catching tuna and that, so it's been awesome. But we'll see you next time. You're gonna fuel up. Oh. What are you gonna fuel up? Oh yeah. See ya.
Fish that one. End on you. Yeah, look at it. It's just started. We tuned up at the right time. That's for sure.